Gotta go fast.
I'm about to head out for my third coach sled ride today. Excited.
Hey everybody, I'm Juliana and you're watching Sprocket Girl. This is episode 3 of my Going From Rider to Racer vlog series. If you haven't seen episodes 1 or 2, check out the link to the playlist above, and I will also leave links to the individual videos in the description below this video. So if you're new to this series, I'll just give you a quick summary. I signed up for a race preparation program through VIDA Mountain Bike, which offers coach-led rides and shop nights to help prepare the participants for the Big Mountain Enduro race in Aspen Snowmass. In the first 2 episodes, I talked about the skills I learned in the first couple of coach-led rides and my progression over the past couple of weeks. This episode will be focused on the third coach-led ride, which took place on Longhorn Trail, which is part of the White Wrench Open Space Park trail system. So one of the things that we practiced during this coach-led ride was getting a little bit of air over some of the water bars on the trail, which was super fun.
If you guys do want to work up to landing both wheels at the same time and getting air, like on some of these, they're little water bars and they're very low consequence. If you have the right speed, it kind of naturally happens. You might need a little bit of a compression, or you might not need anything at all if you have the right speed. The teach point is literally just drop your weight straight down. Your center of mass on ladies here, straight down through your pedals, okay? So on the bike, it's just, you know, you kind of get light, get heavy, get light, get heavy, light, get heavy. Go wherever you want to go and give me some like really heavy drops, compressions, load the bike. So get really light and then just drop straight down, super heavy. Yes. Yep. Okay. So you come over this, you suck in, compress. Practice on these little guys. If you have to slow it down on a trail, slow it down on a trail. I want you guys to start getting comfortable with loading and landing both wheels at the same time because it just makes it so much smoother.
Okay.
Compress? Yes. Okay, a little bit earlier.
Okay, that was more of like a da-dum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And compress more.
All right.
Suck it in. Compress. Yes, that was better. Did you feel that?
Yeah, totally.
That was way better.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I had so much fun trying to jump over this water bar that I had to try it again and again. Sometimes when you come up to a feature, you think you see the perfect line and you try to go for it. However, that doesn't always work out because your bike might pick a different line or you miscalculated. So one really important thing that we learned during this coach-led ride and practiced was to commit to the line, even if it wasn't the line that you had initially chosen.
The first thing you do is to try to find the exit of the turn. If you can't find the exit, just look as far ahead as you can. But the moment you see a turn, your brain should say, where's the exit? Because that dictates like how much you have to slow down, even on high-speed corners. How much you have to slow down, how wide it is, how tight it is, if there's any obstacles. So
It's always like these split-second decisions and things. It seems really important.
totally. If you're going down this and your brain's like, oh, I want to go right. Your brain decides that before you do. Like truly everything happens before it like enters your conscious. So your brain's like, oh, I want to go right. Hopefully you go right. But guess what? If you go left, like I did on that time, I was like, ooh, right looks nice. And then I ended up going left. So instead of choosing the line, always commit to the line. Because sometimes you guys will be in a rock garden and you're like, oh, that's the line I want to be. That's the line I want to take. And then all of a sudden your bike starts going to the left and you stop and get off your bike, or you freak out, or you get nervous or whatever. Just commit to the line that you're on. Truly. That's like so much of it. So on this one, once you make the turn, you're going really slow because you had to drop a lot of speed to make the turn. So you really do have to push your bike over those next 2 obstacles. It's just a very subtle push, But again, you want to try to get forward to look at it, because honestly, like when you're up here, you don't know if that's a drop or not.
Right.
Like you really don't.
Like,
Yep. What is that? You don't know. You don't know until you get there. So you want to get nice and forward, and then you're right here, and you see that it drops, and all you have to do is push forward. Okay.
Yeah. And now you can see that it's like a roll down. Yeah.
Right. But when you're on the race, say this is on a stage that you weren't able to practice to pre-ride.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll be able to at this race, but the future race you might not be able to. That's why it's important to come up on everything like you're going to hit it. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, too narrow.
Okay. Yep. Nice. Beautiful. And push.
Thanks. Nice, Carrie. Nice job.
Both of you guys, did you like go the line that you wanted to go?
I think I wanted this one, but my bike was going that way, and
Yep. You just commit.
yeah.
This is great because it's very similar to a lot of stuff we did yesterday, and it doesn't seem scary to me anymore. It's just like,
Okay.
oh, you know,
And I want you to
like I know I can do it.
Yeah.
I just have to like commit to it.
For the rest of the coach sled ride, we just sessioned some of the rockier parts of Longhorn and then talked about body positioning and foot positioning, which was really, really helpful for me.
Nice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
When we're descending and braking, think about dropping your front heel. So if my left foot's forward, just dropping my heel ever so slightly. And the reason for that is because, like, imagine if I was, it's a bracing thing. So gravity's moving you down and you're bracing against it. Imagine if I was standing at the edge of a kitchen countertop with my hands flat on the countertop and someone came and pushed me from behind. I'm just going to slide forward, right?
Right.
But if I was at the edge of the countertop and the heels of my hands were dropped and someone came and pushed me from behind, I'm not going over. Okay. So
Cool.
It's bracing against gravity from falling over your handlebars. It's how you stop. You really need to like drop that front heel, and the back heel kind of follows suit. So don't even think about the back heel. Just think about your front heel. Okay.
Sounds good.
So especially steep stuff like that.
Cool.
Okay.
One thing I was particularly proud of was being able to nail and completely clean one of the last features on Longhorn, which we call the tornado, because it kind of comes around a bend, a really tight, narrow bend, and then it goes down a really rocky feature into another bend. So it kind of feels like a tornado turn. And I'd always been really afraid of this feature. I'd always walked it. And with the help of the coach and my fellow participants, I was able to clean it, and it felt so great, and it was such a great way to end this coach-led ride.
Now just push it off and commit.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's all for episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4 and 5, where I will be featuring a special guest and then concluding with the actual race day footage. And if you like this channel, if you like this particular series, consider hitting the like button on some of my videos and subscribing to my channel. And if you want to get notified, then hit that little bell button. Okay, see you next time. Bye!